everyone, it's Christina with My Confection Obsession, and as you guys know, St. Patrick's Day is coming up, so I want to show you how to make a really cute Shamrock surprise pound cake. In front of me, I have already made a pound cake, so you can use any recipe that you want, but it does need to be a pound cake, and you just need to dye the batter green. And the trick to this is it actually needs to be a little bit underdone. So I just cooked it for 45, and then you need to put it in the fridge for a minimum of 3 hours. Mine has been in the fridge for 5. Because it's a little bit underdone, you need it chilled so that when we use our cookie cutter, it stays together. So I have my pound cake, and then I have my Shamrock cookie cutter. This is Ann Clark. I just got mine on Amazon. I'll put the link in the show notes. And you can definitely use different cookie cutters if you want for different holidays, but we're using our Shamrock for St. Patrick's Day. And then I have my pound cake batter ready. So you need to basically double your recipe. So 1 pound cake's green, and then you're going to be using just the batter for a regular pound cake. And then I made a little bit of glaze just to go over it because I think it looks nice. All right, so let me show you how we're going to start this off. So I'm going to take my cookie cutter, and I am going to score my pound cake with lines where I'm going to cut it based on how thick my cookie cutter is. So next I'm just going to slice my pound cake on those lines. So I've sliced my pound cake, and the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to use our cookie cutter to cut out the shape. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my regular pound cake batter and put a very, very thin layer on the bottom. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack my shamrocks in here, just going down the middle. And you can see that you need your slices that are thick enough so that they can actually stand up in the batter on their own. Don't want them too thin. And what happens when this bakes is they actually just kind of fuse together. So if there are like little gaps or anything, they'll actually just kind of melt right into each other. And then we're just going to simply pour our plain batter over this. And we want to do this really carefully, so you might even need to just spoon it over. And very carefully, oops. We don't want the green to show. so our pound cake is ready, and we're just gonna go ahead and put this in the oven. My recipe says between 55 and 65 minutes, so I will be back with you guys in 60 minutes. All right, so our pound cake has come out of the oven. It cooled for a little bit before I took it out of the pan. And next I'm just gonna add a little bit of glaze, and then we're gonna let that cool before we cut into it. Okay, we just need to let this set for a few minutes before we cut into it and we see if our shamrock worked. All right, everybody, it is the moment of truth. I'm gonna slice this open and we're gonna see if our shamrock surprise worked. Here we go. All right, guys, it looked like this works perfectly. So we have our secret shamrock hidden in here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel below. And as always, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.